Hello, everyone. And normally I would say hello and happy 24th to the best day of every single month, but it is clearly not the 24th, and that's why I had to put this in there so that there's always a number 24 reference that you will not forget. But I am so excited to join you because this is the whatever date it is in October. I can't even remember right now. So here we are together again. And I am excited because there's been a lot of really, really cool things that are going on. So one thing that I'm excited about is coming up November 1, which is really, really soon. I am going to be participating in the Catch On to Fitness Challenge. And I know you're like, okay, what is that? Because we know you have a foundation. Yes, I have the Catch a Star Foundation, but I'm excited because we have the Catch On to Fitness Challenge that's coming up. And we have two goals that we're trying to accomplish with the foundation. One, we're going to raise $10,000. And the second part is that we are going to walk or run or hike or jog or do whatever it is that you want to do. We're going to do 10,000 miles, all of us collectively. So this is a group effort. I want you to make sure, check it out, go to catchthestars.org, sign up for our Catch On to Fitness Challenge. I guarantee you, you will be excited. I will not let you down. We will do this together and we will get to 10,000 miles together. And the great thing about it is $25, for every $25 that is raised, it will go back to Gleaner's Food Bank and help not only local area youth, but also it will help families in providing canned goods and meals. So, hey, why wouldn't you want to get involved? All right, I'll see you there. We'll be doing this together. All right, let's get to the book study. So it took me a little bit longer to read this book, Caste, by Isabel Wilkerson. And one of the main reasons that I picked it up was A, Oprah Book Club 2020. So that was a good reason to, but B, one thing that we have all been talking about with COVID and social injustice is educating ourselves. And so hearing about this book, the origins of our discontents, it really made me think about, okay, I want to learn, I want to educate myself, but we talk about the caste system, and this was a great book. Isabel Wilkerson did a great job. It is heavy, I will say that. There's a lot of really good information, but one of the main things that I loved about the book and that kept me engaged with all of the different stories and hearing about stories. I love the comparison. One of the things that she did was she compared the caste system here in America to the caste system in India, as well as looking at the Holocaust and just all the things that went into that. And so pick up this book. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Talked about the caste system, talked about, just where we are today and how we got to this. This is years and years and years of work that's been done in basically the oppression, oppressing the oppressed. And African Americans were the ones from the American standpoint of always being oppressed and being put into a caste system where kind of like the hierarchy of who's on top and who's on the bottom. And so she does a great job. She goes into a lot of different stories and talks about different examples of things that have happened in the past, and slavery days from that to India, being born into certain caste systems, and not necessarily just by the color of your skin in India, but just by your financial standing and where you are. So, and then of course, we all hopefully have read about Hitler's reign over in Germany, and even from that standpoint, how they collectively came to that system after looking at how things were in America. And so it's heavy. It's a lot of information. And, for me, at times I got upset. At times I was, and not upset to the point of like, how did we get here? More upset of, all right, I know we're here and we're going through this period of time where, we are talking about Black Lives Matter, and we have been thinking and talking about ways that as a community, as a nation, as America, we can come together and really put our foot forward to help us get out of having this caste system, which is going to take a long time. But, I think where we are today and all the young people it is definitely a step forward that we're going to move to. So that book is done for the month of October. And now we move to the month of November. And we only have 2 more books for this year. So I hope that if you have not been a part of our book journey, that you will be a part for the last 2, because I think this book, I'm really excited. Dun, 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 dun. The book for November is Grit. Let me see it. Grit by Angela Duckworth. The Power of Passion and Perseverance, and another New York Times bestseller. Why did I pick this? I can only imagine why I would pick this book, Grit. Well, let me tell you a little bit of a story. I've actually had 3 people in the past, I'd say 6 months, 3 people that have recommended, you know what, you need to read that book, Grit. You know what, you need to read that book, Grit. So the last person that told me was our trainer for the Indiana Fever, Todd Champlin. Give us a shout out. Hey, Todd. And then also my boss had actually recommended it a couple months ago. She recommended it. So here we are. We're going to read Grit. This is going to be the book of November, not October. October's over. The book of November. So please go pick it up. The Power of Passion and Perseverance. I am all about grit. I'm all about perseverance. And I'm all about passion. And I think that you guys can tell through every single thing that we do and that I do in my life, passion is a big part of my life. So if you didn't get a chance to read Caste, go back and read that. You do have a chance to pick up the new book for the month, Grit. We'll talk about that next month. In the in-between time, I just want to say I appreciate you guys as we get into November and the month of Thanksgiving. It is important that we are thankful for all the opportunities that we have. And I know there's a lot of people that have gone through a lot of different things through COVID, through the fight for social justice, through just life in general, how we're all dealing with this right now. So I would just advise all of us, give yourself grace. That is what my sister told me when we got back from the wobble last month, is that you have got to give yourself grace, give the people around you grace. And that is what I have been trying to do. You can't be perfect. You can't be all things to everybody and all things to everything. So give yourself grace. Like get through not get through, but let's push through. How about that? Through this month, let's get this book, Grit. Let's figure out what it takes to persevere with passion and have the power to do both of those. All right? You with me? Great. All right. I'll see you guys next month. Happy November. See you November 24th.